Happy Independence Day, or 4th of July for the rest of you around the world. This is a news update. This is also one of the most dangerous days of the year. I've always told people this. And the nights prior, this weekend, has always been a dangerous place or dangerous time. Unfortunately, for villainry, the first of the year, which is New Year's, Halloween, and the 4th of July are the most dangerous weekends ever. Because you can. It's a lot of confusion because people are trying to celebrate and have a good time and actually do what the holiday is supposed to be about. Now, this person just said O Block. Do you realize what's happening in the world today? You might not where you be or where you might live. When I told you when Captain Jack was doing everything he did and went to O Block and all this stuff, and you got K Michelle talking about she want to go to O Block one day, and y'all act like all the crime in the world is happening there. In real time, right now. Do you want to know what's happening right now? Right where Michael Jordan lived, Scottie Pippen lived, where my godsons live, who was just there and just survived, thank God, by the grace of God. But there's others who are suffering right now. There was just a mass shooting over there at the parade. So O Block is everywhere. Or whatever you trying to talk about, crime is crime. You know, this is nightmarish for everyone out here right now. Everybody's like on high alert. You can't even get in over there. Highland Park is like, they got it like locked down over there. You can't go in on hardly any area to get over there. So right by me, there was just a mass shooting. My godsons that you see in the video, they were actually at the parade. They're not even at home right now. They're stuck in a stranger's house. So violence is everywhere. It's not just in one place. So you just have to, yeah. So that just lets you know, no place is safe. Like I told you, violence is all around this world. It's a world sickness. You can no longer ignore it and act like it's just the news. It's everywhere. So you have to start being, pay attention to your surroundings at all costs, at all places. It's serious out here. So yeah, y'all know, y'all seen Gavin and all that. Right now, Gavin them they stuck in a stranger's house because downtown Highland Park, somebody allegedly, we don't they don't even know, they just heard the shots, uh, just in rapid session, and we don't know how many are hit, how many are not hit, but that's what's going on right now. So they're stuck in a stranger's house. They're all safe, thank God. Jenny, Chris, everybody, they're all safe, but they're separated. Like he's separated from the family. So even though he's not there, they're safe in someone's house until they're able to be moved from where they are to someone's home. Yeah, Jordan's neighborhood, Scottie Pippen's neighborhood. Well, Jordan is more Deerfield, but it's right next to it, so it's same town basically. Um, yeah, that's why you can't just say O Block, because there ain't no crime is crime, and it's everywhere. So you got to pay attention to surroundings. You got to be aware of your surroundings. You got to be alert. There's a lot of idiots everywhere. Every town has got one. And you don't know what that idiot might do on that day. So best believe I'm getting a carry concealed. Because if I'd have saw that idiot, I'd have put that idiot down. But it's a shame. You got to live like it's Beirut. You know, so unfortunately, that's the new reality we live in. It's mainly the reason why I turned around when I was at the event the other day. I turned around and came back and they started arguing over food. And I'm like, I'm not going to get into an argument with these four women over food. I'll rather go home. I turned around and came home. And people was like, man, you were there like 20 minutes. You go in Hollywood. No, I'm not going to go insane and be there when all the craziness happened and somebody start pull out a weapon. And then next thing you know, there's slugs everywhere. And then I'm hit over some dumb shit over, we shot over beef or pork. I'm not trying to be that person. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's there. I don't know if it's on there or not. I didn't see TMZ. We had our regular local news, so, and then it's right down this street from me. And then people I know are in the middle of it. So I was down in the basement cleaning up. And while I was getting my basement together, and I'm like almost never in my basement. And now here I am cleaning up my basement, and all of this break loose. I got missed calls from Chris and Gavin, and I see the news. I'm like, oh man. I was just hoping maybe he was at work, and but if this don't you become alert to the realities of what you're living in, nothing will. Which is why I can't be around a large group of people in an unsecured area. I can't go to parades. I can't do it. I'm too busy scouring everything. The paranoia is always set in for me. I'm not gonna be in too many settings unprotected, or nobody's on deck. No, that's what I left. Left Wisconsin. Remember, just 2 days ago, I did a live stream. After a live stream, like 20 minutes later, I left. I literally grabbed my things and left. My friend said he saw, him EMTs carrying kids, somebody who was injured. Say a prayer for those family members who are going through a nightmare right now. That's in that area, man. All I'm thinking about is that I'm totally messed up right now. That could be a child, anybody, a friend of yours, a neighbor. That's why it really hits home. And then you gotta have some empathy for these people you see on television. When you hear all this tragedy that's happening in those areas, no one's safe, no area is safe. You got to start taking these things seriously. Yeah, still at large right now. I don't go to parades, so I was never going to be there. I don't go to parades. But when you have children, so they probably wouldn't have been at the parade if it wasn't for their children. You want to go to parade, see the floats, support the people in your town that might be on the floats and all that stuff. I don't do that. I don't go to the parades no more. But I did when I was younger. Went to parades and stuff. It was fine. Those kids are, so you can't fault a child for wanting to go out to a parade by his home. The most I would do is the local concert event that's like by our house. But remember, I told you yesterday during the live stream, I'm not going to that. That's too many people. It's too many people right now. I'm just not trying to be around that many people. Not trying to do that. Not this year. I told you. I just said it yesterday. Not trying to be around all these people. Hey, Nakia. Yesterday, man, about a few hours ago, seemed like we did a live stream informing people about the history of the 4th of July on One Crack News and the Patreon. I did one on both, the same video, uploaded it to both platforms so that you guys could just see what it's like. I'm just a mess right now. I'm all over the place. I'm just driving in circles because I've missed my turn like 3 times. Can't feel good when you see people that you care about or people in duress, so it just hurts. You don't like it. Well, it hurt because you feel helpless. I mean, it's unfortunate to say, but yeah, you got to stay home. I can't be around large gatherings. And unless it's secured. I feel for those people who got family members that's hit and all that stuff, man. That's not a fun feeling at all. That's not. People went there to enjoy and have a good time, and this happens, and you see it happen all the time on the news. People go out to a party and some 2 idiots get into it, and then next thing you know, there it is. It's all over the place, right? So I'm just yeah, and you see the stuff out here and you hear it happening in the city, people go like, oh, well, that's just the city, it's O Block. No, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. It can happen any place, anytime. Violence It's everywhere. Be alert. Be aware. Protect your children. Protect your family. Just be alert. Be aware. This is why I don't do these things. But you can't fault people that go out and try to enjoy themselves. You know, they went out to try to enjoy life. And they have children. They want to go out and enjoy. You don't want your children having to grow up living in fear. And that's what we're pushing now as this society. Fear. No, these idiots behind me, I can see why their car all beat up. This idiot behind me almost hit the car, the guy on the bike right next to me. That's why I turned around and looked like, damn, you finna hit him? So that's why I let that idiot go ahead of me and go, and now I never have to see him again in life. Idiot gone. So it's not me worth blowing a horn at, nothing. You never know what can happen out here. It's just crazy out here. Okay, some people are calling right now. Let me answer this call, y'all. I'm gonna talk to y'all later.